Good morning all. Now I am going to explain about a problem on a capacitor. Okay, let us consider a 318 microfarad capacitor is connected across a 230 volts, 50 Hz AC supply. Okay, determine capacitive reactance first bit, second bit current, third bit power consumed, fourth bit write down the voltage and current equations. Okay, now see here from this given question, first write down the given data. Okay, capacitance value is given, right? 318 micro means 10 to the power minus 6 farads. Okay, then already we know that capacitive reactance formula is xc is equals to 1 by omega c. Okay, that is equals to 1 by 2 pi fc, right? Here supply voltage is given at 230 volts, 50 Hz, that means f is also given, right? Okay, then xc is equals to 1 by 2 into 3.14 into 50 into C value, right? Then I will get XC value as 10.01 ohms. Already we know that voltage across the capacitor is I into XC. Okay, already V is given. Okay, XC value is calculated, right? Then I is equals to V by XC. I will get I value as 23 amperes. In case of capacitor, power consumed will be 0. Okay, the instantaneous value of voltage equation is V is equals to Vm sin omega t. Current I is equals to Im sin omega t. Here you need to calculate Vm value and omega value. How to calculate Vm and omega? Already Vrms and Irms values are known, right? Then Vm is equals to root 2 Vrms. Im is equals to root 2 Irms. Calculate those two values and substitute here. Already omega value is nothing but 2 pi f. F is given, right? That is 3.14 into 2 into 3.14 into 50, right? That is 2 into 50, 100 into 3.14 is nothing but 314 radians per second. That means your Vm value you can write here Vm value into sin 314t, Im value into sin 314t plus 90 degrees. Okay, that is about numerical problems. Next we will see a series RL circuit. Okay, let us consider a series RL circuit. Okay, see here, this is the series combination of resistor and inductor, and apply voltage across these two series combination. Okay, now total voltage is vector sum of VR and VL, that is total voltage is VR bar plus VL bar. Okay, then already we know that VR bar is nothing but I into R from pure resistor, VL bar is nothing but plus J into I into XL, right, from pure inductor. Then total voltage V bar is equals to VR bar is nothing but I into R plus J into I into XL, right? Then total voltage V bar is equals to I bar into R plus J into XL, where R plus J XL is nothing but impedance Z. V bar is equals to I bar into Z, where Z is equals to impedance, that is equals to R plus J into XL. If I consider magnitude, under root R square plus XL square. Okay, after that I need to draw the phasor diagram. Okay, to draw the phasor diagram, just see here, and series circuit current is same, right? Then I can take current as reference, you can see here. Okay, after that VR, voltage across the resistor is equals to I into R, right? In case of resistor, voltage and current both are in phase, right? That means VR is in phase with the current. VR is in phase with the current. Next, VL is equals to plus J into I into XL, right? That means VL leads current by 90 degrees, right? This is current, right? Now this is VL. Okay, VL leads current by 90 degrees, right? After that, the vector sum of VR and VL is nothing but total voltage V. Okay, this is the phasor diagram. The angle between current and total voltage is nothing but power factor angle. This angle will be less than 90 in case of series RL circuit. Okay, now see here from this equation, if I use vector sum formula, total voltage V bar is equals to under root VR bar plus VR square plus VL square plus 2 into VR into VL into cos of angle between VR and VL. Angle between VR and VL is 90, right? cos 90 value will be 0, right? Then total voltage V bar is equals to under root VR square plus VL square. Otherwise you can use Pythagoras theorem. OA square is equals to OB square plus AB square, right? OA value is nothing but V is equals to, that means V square is equals to, you will get VR square plus VL square, right? Then V equals to, you will get again under root VR square plus VL square. Okay, after this one I can draw the impedance triangle. Already we know impedance, right? Z is equals to R plus J into XL. Okay, resistor is taken as reference. XL leads resistor by 90, right? This is XL. Then impedance is nothing but the sum of resistor and inductive reactance is nothing but impedance. Okay, now see here, from this phasor diagram, cos theta can be written as adjacent side, that is OB by OA, right? That is cos theta is equals to VR by V. From this triangle, cos pi is equals to R by Z. Then in case of series RL circuit, power factor is VR by V, that is equals to R by Z. Okay. After that, total voltage V is equals to VR plus VL. Multiply both sides with current I. Okay. Then already V is there, right? V into I, VR is nothing but I into R plus VL is nothing but plus J into I into XL, right? If I multiply both sides with I, V into I is equals to I square into R plus J into I square into XL. VI is nothing but S, I square R is nothing but P plus J into I square XL is nothing but Q. That means AC system is having three powers, where S is apparent power or total power. Okay, whereas P is equals to I square R, that is equals to active power, or true power, or wattful power. Okay, based upon this active power only you will get the electricity bill. Q is equals to I square into XL, that is equals to reactive power, or wattless power, or useless power. Okay, from this equation, if I draw the power triangle, P is taken as reference. Okay, Q is leading by P by 90 degrees. This is the representation of 90 degrees. The sum of P and Q is nothing but S, right? From this equation, cos pi is equals to P by S, that is P is equals to S into cos pi. Already we know S value is here VI, right? P is equals to VI cos pi. This P is nothing but active power. That is nothing but, if I write in the form of definition, the product of VI cos pi is called active power, which is denoted by capital P. The units for power will be watts or kilowatts. Similarly, from this power triangle, sin phi is equals to Q by S. Q is equals to S into sin phi, right? And Q is equals to VI sin phi. From this equation, the product of VI sin phi is known as reactive power. The units for reactive power is VAR or kVAR. After that, apparent power, S is nothing but the product of voltage and current is known as apparent power, which is denoted by S. S is equals to V into I. Okay, units for this apparent power will be VA or kVA. After that, instantaneous power. Okay, here instantaneous value of voltage is equals to Vm sin omega t, and instantaneous value of current I is equals to Im sin omega t minus phi. Here this phi value will be less than 90, that is variable, that is depends upon resistor and inductance value. Okay, then P is equals to V into I, right? Then instantaneous power P is equals to Vm sin omega t into Im sin omega t minus phi. Okay, then Vm Im into sin omega t into sin omega t minus phi. Okay, multiply and divided by 2, you will get Vm Im by 2 into 2 sin omega t into sin omega t minus phi, that is 2 sin A sin B form, right? Okay, that is cos of A minus B minus cos of A plus B. Okay, that is cos of A value will be omega t minus omega t plus phi minus cos of A plus B, that is omega t plus omega t minus phi, right? If I simplify this equation, Vm Im by 2 into cos pi minus cos 2 omega t minus pi, then power P is equals to Vm Im by 2 into cos pi minus Vm Im by 2 into cos 2 omega t minus phi. See here, from this equation, this is a constant term. Okay, this is a alternating term with respect to frequency, right? Then average power is equals to Vm Im by 2 into cos pi, constant term I can write as it is, minus this value will be, I need to consider for one full cycle, right? For this alternating waveform, that is 1 by 2 pi integration 0 to 2 pi Vm Im by 2 into cos 2 omega t minus phi. If I simplify this equation, I will get this value as 0. Then average power is equals to Vm Im by 2 into cos pi. Already we know Vm, this value can be written as Vm by root 2 into Im by root 2, right? Then average power is equals to Vm by root 2 into Im by root 2 into cos pi, that is equals to P average is equals to Vrms into Irms into cos pi. Okay, that is the analysis on RL circuit. Okay, thank you all.